work. We have visitors this morning and tomorrow as well, so been having to do some special projects, which is fun. But now I'm heading over to the gym because I need a shower. See, it's all like that, and then it stops. If you haven't already liked the video, please consider giving this video a like. That's the only thing I'm looking for from you in these videos, is for you to tap that like button. It would be much appreciated. Made it to Planet Fitness. Doesn't look too busy. Let's hope those showers are available. Just got to get my stuff and get the shower done. Whew. All right, the shower is done. I got 25 minutes until the laundromat opens here. My pants are, I don't know what's on them, but it doesn't look very flattering on my work pants, and I'm out of socks, clean socks, so I figured I better do some laundry. I'm not going to do my towel today because it's fairly good right now, so it shouldn't take nearly as long or cost quite as much. And I want to thank you guys once again for clicking that like button. Apparently that's the best way to get out to more people and then translate into possibly more subscribers. I think the working everyday thing is starting to take its toll a little bit. I mean, I'm fine mentally as far as working and everything else, but when I get off, I do feel a little bit of a drain. Feet are hurting. But I'm gonna keep trying to go in at least this week. So today is Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursdays are my usual work days, even though one has me scheduled off. I don't usually get in trouble for going in on those days. I am scheduled for Friday, which is one I don't usually get, so I'm just going to show up on Friday. The boss is off on Friday, so I don't think it'll really set off any red flags or anything. Saturday will be the one. I think I'm scheduled for Saturday, so I'll show up. Boss man doesn't say anything. I'll work Saturday. I'm scheduled off for Sunday, but Sunday is my usual work day, so I'll come in for that. Possibly, I haven't looked at the schedule, but possibly I'll have to jockey to try to get that Monday okayed, but I'd like to get through next week working every day, and that will catch me up for, well, it would have completely offset my 6 months of storage stuff that I put on my card. But I've got a $650 thing that I got to pull the trigger on. Either I pretty much have to pull the trigger on it today because it's due tomorrow. I don't want to wait too long, especially with my night and day schedule. And if all goes well, you'll know about what that is by May. So cross your fingers. Well, I'm all done with the laundry. The good news is I had enough credit that I didn't have to put any more money on my laundry card. Which is nice. So, I eventually need to go back over to Winn-Dixie to use the water machine to get the cats water. But right now the cats have plenty of water. Although, I need to stop for a second because I just realized I didn't put their water away. Bunch of assholes. Alright, their water is put away, so Now I don't have to worry about that going and sliding. The sun was trying to pop out for a second. It's fairly overcast over here. I'm at 100% on my batteries, even after running the fan the whole time I was sleeping last night. Or, you know, yeah, in the evening. And having Supernatural running, then casting the beginnings of conspiracy theory on the TV. Still 100%. Because we had some good sun yesterday. Right now, and I'm not staying here, I don't think. Maybe I am, who knows. I'm parking over here at Winn-Dixie. There's no sun right now, and it's actually gotten colder. When I came out, it was kind of warmish to where I didn't really need my jacket when I went into the laundromat. And then it just suddenly felt really cold, and I went outside and whew, temperature dropped. I don't think it's supposed to be dropping yet. I think it's supposed to consistently stay about in the mid 40s, which is fine with me. But all right, I'm stopped. For now, I'm going to go to the back. Got my laundry done. I don't know if I'm going to put it up yet. Hi, it's 10:20 in the morning, and I really want some Publix fried chicken, so we're going to try again. Fried chicken acquired. They just got done cooking it. They just threw it up on the bar. So, let's go eat some Publix fried chicken in a Winn-Dixie parking lot. All right, we're in a good spot at Winn-Dixie if the sun pops out, because I'm gonna turn the TV on and watch some stuff while I eat this fried chicken. But let's go to the back and I'll show you the fried chicken, and I gotta make one of those shorts that I do anyway. All right, I am in the back. Cats are in the front playing around. Publix fried chicken. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Publix fried chicken. Don't sleep on Publix fried chicken if you have it in your area. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. You can tell this is fresh. I got happy trying to get in on the action. So it's crispy, but not so crispy that it dried out the skin. That's the most important part. It's got a lot of flavor. It's not spicy or anything like that. It's just a really well-seasoned chicken. And the white meat is just on the border of almost being too dry. It's moist, but a little bit longer it would have dried out. So, and the fact that it was fresh, this thing hasn't been, it's not even more than 30 minutes old. So, good stuff. So I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to watch myself some TV. I might watch Supernatural. I might finish Conspiracy Theory. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet. Now, how much did this cost? Well, $10.99. $12 and some change after taxes. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. This Publix chicken is so good, guys.
People are still dying, souls to collect.
It's juicy. Once you got like past the first edge, so juicy, so meaty.
Nothing's the last thing I do. I'm gonna save you.
Name's Billy.
The Reaper, Billy. My brother says
Look
you're
at
gonna kill us.
No.
Juicy,
I'm just gonna make sure
meaty.
that
Look at that. Oh,
you stay dead.
this is exactly what I've been wanting. It took 2 tries, and I found out they start cooking at 10 in the morning as far as putting it out. So we got there in time for some fresh fresh fried chicken. Just wanted to let you know. Hey everybody, it's a little afternoon. Just letting you know I moved over by Planet Fitness. I was actually, hey Grable, it's okay. I was actually over there in the front of the van over by the Winn-Dixie parking lot when a guy who parks a little black compact car that stays in there, kind of sketchy looking. I saw him on my backup camera. He had his hoodie on, pulled tight, and he started walking around the back of my vehicle. And he made it all the way up to the passenger side window. And he looked up. He was looking at my toolbox. When he looked up and he saw me, he backed up, and then he just kept walking, and then walked over to his car. I don't know. Someone fiddled with my side door at Walmart yesterday as well. They didn't get in or anything, but you can tell it was fiddled with, because if you yank hard enough, my door kind of pulls open a little bit on the side doors. Doesn't unlatch or anything. It just doesn't seat flush. So I figured it's not that far. I'm only like one parking lot away, but I figured I'd pull over by Planet Fitness and pull kind of far, on the far end. There's some other like ProMaster boondockers and stuff here right now, because you know they're going into Planet Fitness for the gym later. So I feel safer over here, just because I like Winn-Dixie, because nobody really comes out to check on stuff, especially with the skeleton crew they have now. Whereas Planet Fitness is a little bit more on high alert, because they've had theft and stuff going on. So you've got Ace Hardware, Planet Fitness, and just a little bit more busyness and more cars in the parking lot. So it's a little noisier, but that's fine. It's bedtime for me. The reason I was up in the front was I was telling the cats to start moving to the back, and Waddles was being hard-headed. He just kept rolling on his back and showing me his belly in the front seat, and we were having a long conversation. He just was not in the mood to get up and move. So once I started the engine and started driving, he's like, all right, I'm going to the back. But that's what's going on. I'm about to go to sleep. Hopefully I wake up in time to use the gym, but if not, wake up in time to take another gym shower. But I just wanted to update you guys. I kind of wish I would have recorded. I kind of almost wanted to go over and ask the guy what he wanted, but it was real sketchy. To me, he was clearly casing out my vehicle and trying to see if he can get something, and didn't expect me to be sitting in the front seat. That's what I think. Good evening, everyone. I slept pretty good. It's getting close to 9 o'clock here, and it shouldn't be this way, but it's happened before, if you guys will recall. I left my backup camera plugged in, and I was charging my earbuds off the USB-C little adapter I have plugged into the cigarette lighter socket in the van. So when I got up today, the battery was dead. Couldn't get the van to start. Luckily, and it was charged up. We have our jumper. We're going to take it inside to work with us and charge it again. But hooked it up, started right up. Been having it idle here before I go inside so I can have it ready to go. Basically, I put the van in defrost so I can unfog the windshield, and by the time it's now, I'm going to turn the engine off and see if it'll start up. I don't know if it's just because it's cold. It's not super cold, combined with the fact that I had stuff plugged in. Because you remember last summer, we were at that other Walmart, and I had the same thing going on, except it was extreme heat, and the van needed jumped. I checked my terminals. They don't seem to be loose this time, because I suspect that was the culprit last time. I don't know, it gives you a little bit of anxiety when this is your home. But I'm going to turn it off now and see if it starts back up. Then we'll go inside and take my shower. 2, 3, and here we go. Started right up. I'm gonna turn my defrost off so when I get in, I don't have anything really taxing the engine. What I also hate is when that happens, that means I gotta set the clock and stuff on my radio again too. Alright, guess I'm gonna hope this thing starts up when I get out after my shower. I would say it's because I've been taking short trips, but I mean, we did drive all the way to the other Walmart and back, which isn't crazy, but it's about maybe 20-minute drive there and a 20-minute drive back. Alright, I better go inside. It's 8:50. I am back from the shower. It's about time to go over to work, so let's hope this engine starts. Fingers crossed. Started right up. I kind of wish two things, right? I kind of wish my gearbox was done and I had everything else handled so I can go on a longer trip, because I truly believe this van, like, say when I'm working these jobs every day, except for the time I went to Buc-ee's essentially yesterday, I don't drive more than 5 minutes because I'm trying to stay close. So it's 5 minutes, say, to the gym, less than a minute to Winn-Dixie. And if that's everything I did for that day, then the van sits for, you know, like 12 hours, goes to work, sits for about 9 to 10 hours. Although yesterday I did start the engine and have it idle because I wanted to make sure the defrost would kick in and everything else before I went back in from lunch. So the fact that today was the day that the battery drained was the weird one, because today it had just got done driving all the way to Buc-ee's, staying for the night or whatever, and then driving back, or the day and driving back, and I idled the engine at lunchtime. Alright, let's go to work. Oh, and before I forget to tell you, you know, I usually wear my Crocs into the gym, especially on days that I'm going to be showering, since I don't have any gym shoes for working out yet anymore. Well, I also have shower shoes. They look almost like Crocs, more slipper-like. Have holes in them so the water drains. Well, you can tell I'm getting a little worn out because I forgot to switch out to the shower shoes and I walked into the shower with my Crocs. Now the good news is my Crocs have gotten kind of dusty and everything because my feet have been hurting. And sometimes I'll just forget to switch out to my steel toes. So they're nice and clean again. So that's a plus. I am going to put on my steel toes even though the balls of one of my feet and the sides of my other foot hurt. It's just, I know we might have visitors again today, and the Crocs their tread's almost gone, so I need my anti-slip steel toe water resistant shoes. And to be fair, my feet don't usually hurt till after I take them off, so. Well, we're almost at work, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that despite the hoodie guy casing out my van and my dead battery, I did manage to get a good amount of sleep in a safe area and jump my van so it gets me to work. So I can still say I've had a good day. And I hope that you have as well. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal the Vanable, signing off.